Welcome to Home from Home. I'm Bryn Watkins, your guide as we explore the regions of Hajdú-Bihar and Hungary and Bihor in Romania. You've just seen some photos of what's basically the classic Debrecen, the Nagy Templom and all the sights of the city centre. But this time, we're going to try and take a look at a more alternative side of the city to see what else goes on in the cultural life of the area that might be unknown to people both in the city and elsewhere in the region. We're starting here at the Rock School because next week they're going to be putting on their end of semester concert. And so we've come here first of all to find out a bit more about the work that they do here. And I'm starting by talking to Sati, who is one of the people who works here with the association that runs the Rock School. So why don't you tell me what the Rock School is?
Well, in fact, Rock School is a part of an activity of an association called Different Mosaics Association. And right now we are here in a youth community area, youth community house, and one part of this house is the Rock School where we teach rock music.
You teach it to teenagers or children?
Well, we teach it to everybody who can come, but most of teenagers come to study from 14 to 18 in their high school years.
And does it provide the services for free?
No, we have to. Unfortunately, we have to ask for some money for the teaching that we keep. We rent this place. This community area is rented, and we have to pay the rent and bills for it.
Yeah, of course. Life is always hard.
Yes.
And what instruments do you offer here? Is it just rock instruments?
Mostly rock instruments, classic rock instruments like drums, the bass, guitar, singing, keyboards, not piano, but the keyboards, and we have some percussion and blues harp as well. And we started teaching from this semester classical Hungarian singing too.
So, alongside offering the lessons to the students, do you let them do anything else after they've learned to play the instruments? Do you get them into bands or help them have concerts?
We try to, yes. We organize some concerts as I told you, this is a community area, or tries to be a community area. We organize them concerts, happenings, billiard parties, and we have some workshops around where they can do some handymanship. And we have a studio here, a recording studio.
Oh, so they can actually make their own CDs as well?
Yeah, sure. We try to provide that. And we have a rehearsal rooms, and we have a small music shop as well.
Oh, so yeah. Oh, you have like a full package.
Yeah.
Music services to the youth of Debrecen. Amazing.
Try to do everything, yes.
So here we are, where the musical magic happens. Akkor ez az igazi stúdió, itt felveszel a zenét.
Igen, itt foglalnak helyet a hangszeresek.
Jó. És miért teljesen tojást dolgozol?
Hát a tojástartóval szigetelünk, kevésbé verődik vissza a hang. A tökéletes az, ez lesz a végső megoldás, ez a stúdiószivacs. Ez kerül majd mindenhová, tojástartóra, még húzva rá.
Akkor nagyon jó ez a rock suli, csak jó technikával.
Igen, szerencsére van lehetőség benne.
Rock zeni lehetőség.
Hát itt az énekesnek a posztja, ez a mikrofon.
Mindig akartam rock ember lenni. Me and my cup of tea are genuine international rock stars. However, in the 1 week that we have left, we're going to be looking at lots of other things here in Debrecen off the beaten track. Next, we're heading to a local artist to use a traditional technique to produce some really exciting pieces of work. In his studio just outside Debrecen, artist Nagy Sándor Zoltán creates works in a variety of media. Perhaps his most interesting project is a series of images created with casein, a form of paint made of cottage cheese. We took advantage of a press visit to ask him how this technique works.
Ez egy ókori eredetű festőtechnika. A lényege az, hogy a túrót, amennyire lehet először a savótól meg kell szabadítani.
Ez csak
normálisan...
Ez normális túró, mégpedig zsírszegény az én esetemben.
Jó, finom.
Finom, igen, pedig ez meg van egy jó ideje.
Ja.
Túró, és akkor teszek ugye túrót. Azt tapasztaltuk, hogy a süteményben is, meg ételben is a túró, hogyha megszállod, akkor nagyon megköt. Vagy a tejből a sok kazén benne van. És ezt oltott mésszel.
Oltott mésszel?
Igen, lime.
Jó, lime.
Ezt úgy szokták mondani, hogy azzal tárjuk föl, tehát ilyenkor a fehérjét kicsapatjuk.
Jó.
És azt fogjuk látni, hogy a szilárd túró elkezd folyóssá válni a mésznek a hatására. Tehát ez már a kazény, tehát hogy ha bútort akarok ragasztani, akkor ilyet szoktam magamnak csinálni, mert ez az öreg szétesett bútorokat is jól megfogja. És akkor ezt már csak át kell szűrni egyszer-kétszer. Ilyenkor valami nagyobb darab benne marad, nagyobb csomó, akkor azt kiszűröm meg. Tehát ez még segít, hogy még jobban eldolgozzam a túrót a mésszel. Ilyenkor szoktam látni, hogy nem túl sűrűen. Azt is érdemes megtenni, hogy az ember beteszi hűtőbe, mert ezt is hűteni kell, mert hamar megromlik. Akkor 3-4 óra múlva ránéz az ember, hogy nem, mert még olyankor képes besűrűsödni. Tehát amit elteszek, hogy na ez jó lesz, elég híg, akkor utána csak azt látom, hogy hirtelen besűrűsödött, bezselésedett, aztán vége az egésznek. Úgyhogy ez így készen is van.
És az kész?
Ez kész.
Jó. És az most használható lenne.
Ez most használható.
Pigmentál.
Így van, úgyhogy ebből mindjárt csinálunk festéket, meg ki is próbáljuk.
Jó.
Ott van a színek.
Ultramarin, nátrium, alumínium, szilikát, szódium, alumínium, szilikét.
Az nagyon szép, ugye?
De ennek van ez nagyon érzékeny ez a pigment. Tehát ez látszik, hogy ilyen szép, és így néz ki a képen is.
Ja, ez majdnem, az azonos.
Jó. Így van. De
mert ha festet kapsz, az mindig egy kicsit más.
Ha olajjal keverem össze, meglilul. Csúnya lesz. Meglilul, megsötétedik.
Olajjal, de a turóval, a kazénnel az azonos.
Igen.
Jó.
Sőt, hogyha akrilba teszem műgyantába, akkor is megváltoztatja a színét.
Jó.
Tehát ebben a technikában marad ilyen szín.
After learning about medieval painting techniques with our Kazin painter, I've come now to meet an association that takes a community centre here in Debrecen and has turned it into a little corner of medieval Europe. And I'm here with Tibor, who is the head of the association. And so what exactly is it that your association does?
Okay, our main aim is to educate the members and the candidates about the medieval culture, especially for chivalry culture, and reaching the chivalry tradition.
So by chivalry you mean it's knights is the main focus of the
absolutely,
show.
Absolutely. So we think that for the knightly culture is a very special and valued things in the Middle Ages. In the group, everybody is interested about the chivalry culture, especially. We have performances in, for example, castle days or living historical hours in, for example, in a school.
So how do you go about training someone to fight like a knight, it not being a skill that we tend to pick up very much anymore at school? So.
Yeah, we have some source from medieval times. For example, the Fiora Codex. This is a special codex, it's specially focused for fighting techniques. From this codex, we try to reconstruct the medieval techniques and to learn the medieval fighting skills. But of course, nowadays there aren't real masters of the Western martial arts, the Western medieval martial arts. Yeah, we're not just doing fighting techniques, of course. We are playing in different kind of musical instruments. The Alucantus is an old music group which try to sing in historical instruments medieval songs.
So you're very multi-talented.
And at the same time, we have, of course, not just male but female members as well, and they are doing some medieval cooking and making clothes and.
Very strict gender role division
yeah,
there then. Nice. The clothes actually are quite interesting for me because obviously medieval clothes are quite hardcore, made of metal and things. Do you make them yourselves?
No, this is usually made by professional smiths and tailors, but of course we make some clothes from, it's handmade by the members.
Yeah.
It's very sharp.
So the swords you use are actually real then? They are.
No.
Are they dangerous?
Of course, we are real sword, and we sometimes make
dangerous mistakes.
No, but we show that how the sharp sword has worked. Our most famous thing is a sword actually, which is my sword.
Hasn't this been exciting? Oh, thank you very much, Tibor. It's been.
I hope you enjoyed.
I did. It's been really interesting. And as you can see, I am now suited up and ready to ride off for my next Debrecen adventure. All that fighting has tired me out, so I think it's time for a sweet little snack. And what better place to have it than here in the Willy Wonka wonderland that is Garai Jula's Bakery. Egy tortát csinálunk majd, de melyik torta?
Ez a torta madártejtorta lesz.
Madártej. Mi az a madár? Madártej.
Madártej.
Madár.
Igen, ez a repülős madártej. Igen. Tudnék,
Az mi?
Hát
nincs tej. Angliában nincs tej.
A madárnak nincsen teje, viszont a magyar gyerekek annyira szeretik a madarakat, hogy a legfinomabb kedvenc desszertük tulajdonképpen a madárról akarták elnevezni abban az időben.
Jó.
És úgy gondolták, hogy legyen ez a madártej.
The first step is to make the cake batter for the sponge. We whisk together two mixtures, one a thick paste of butter, sugar and egg yolks, and the other a light stiff foam of egg whites and sugar. Then the two mixtures are folded together with flour. Finally, the batter is spooned into two cake tins and put in the oven to bake.
Akkor most a sütőben van a süti, de kell egy mártás, egy krémes mártás.
Hogyne, igen. Valamiért össze kell ragasztani azt a piskótalapokat. Ennek legfontosabb alkotó része tojásága, látszik is a többi anyaghoz, hogy mennyivel több van, valamint a liszt. Ez szintén a madártejnek egy alapanyaga, és a cukor hozzá.
These ingredients are mixed together over a low heat to make a thick custard, which is then spread out to set. In the meantime, the sponge has finished baking and can be taken out of the tins to cool. Once it has set, the custard is whisked up with some cream and vanilla essence to make the filling for the cake. One of the sponges is put into a cake form and spread thinly with sugar syrup and warm apricot jam. After this comes a thick layer of the whipped custard cream. Another layer of the same completes the basic cake, which is smoothed off and removed from the tin. After some final decoration with more whipped cream, flaked almonds and mini meringues, the Madarte torta is ready to eat.
Jó étvágyat kívánok hozzá!
Nagyon örülök, ez egy nagyon-nagyon szép torta.
Tudnék, ez egy könnyű, úgy néz ki, mintha egy túl dús anyag lenne, de egy nagyon könnyű szerkezetű sütemény, azért ilyen könnyen borul is, de nagyon könnyen emészhető.
Nagyon-nagyon
ugye, hogy jó? Nagyon finom, én szerintem is.
That is one of the best cakes I've ever eaten in my life.
Egészségedre, jó
Köszönöm
étvágyat!
nagyon szépen.
Egészségedre.
Nagyon érdekes volt. Köszönöm. Keep eating the cake. I'm at the Madaras Mulatság now, which is a folk dancing party that happens here in Debrecen every second Tuesday. And I'm very lucky to be here with one of the organisers, Nordaby Pub. And how long has this party been going on for now?
The first event was held on the 24th of August last year.
What happens at a Mulatság?
Yeah, well, we have a band here. We are playing traditional Hungarian folk music, and a lot of dancers and other people are coming down here just to have fun. And those who can dance, who learn the traditional Hungarian dances for years, because it takes years to learn it properly, they just dance whatever they want. Dancing traditional Hungarian dances, it's a way of expression, it's a way of gathering self-confidence, for example. And it's also fun, it's a new option for young people to have fun in the way their grandparents did. Hungarian folk dance is very rich because every region had his own style of dancing. In the Madaras Mulatság, the band is playing music from Kalotaszeg region, from Szilágyság region, from Mezőség region.
So it all sounds really complicated. How difficult is Hungarian folk dancing?
Well, I think you will have the chance to try it. I wouldn't say that it's too hard. I just want you to try it, okay?
Yeah, okay. I might fall over, but we can give it a go. Szia, Bryn vagyok.
Szia, Bogi. Thank you very much.
Thank you. That was very much fun.
In one regard, Debrecen was no different from other cities. At the dances, it was actually the spinsters who had the most ornamented dresses. After their confirmation, which was when they reached maturity, Protestant girls could wear head ornaments. This decoration was a symbol of virginity, so after the wedding, a new wife could not wear it anymore. Men wore hats that varied according to both their rural region and their profession. Among the herdsmen, the most visible difference was between the wranglers, the cowboys, the shepherds and the swineherds. The girls wore waistcoats on top of their frilled shirts, and in winter they also wore a long-sleeved top or a little fur coat. The men wore shirts with waistcoats and coats. The headsmen protected their bodies against the cold with brightly colored overcoats and cloaks. You could easily think that men and women all wore skirts, as the men's long culottes often resembled the women's skirts. But when they were moving, the difference was obvious. Debrecen was also widely famous for its wrinkly boots. The bootleg was folded like an accordion, which not only made walking easier, but helped with dancing as well.
The big evening is finally here. It's the end of semester concert at the Rockschule, and the rock stars of tomorrow are showing us what they've learned over the past few months. The party's just beginning, and I've got my backstage pass, so I'm going to make like a groupie and go hang out with the stars. We're backstage in the green room now, and the atmosphere is electric. It's almost Eurovision. And I'm here with some of the stars of tonight's show. This is Lowdown, a band from the Debrecen area. And, well, tell me a bit about yourself then, boys.
This group is for 4 years. It's together, and our singer is new, so he is here for a year, yeah.
And what's your style of music? What kind of stuff do you play?
We play a lot of progressive music. We play progressive groove and metal with many traces of music. It's very cool.
I have to confess I don't quite know what that means, but I'm sure it's great. Would you say that the Rockschule has been really important in helping the band be what it is today?
Yeah, I think it's really important because we met in the rock school. So if the rock school wouldn't be, we wouldn't play together.
Do you think you're going to make it? When are you going to be famous?
We don't know. If people listen to our music, and at the summer we are try to do an album, you know, our first album, and if they buy it and if they are coming for our concerts, then we can be famous. I don't know, maybe.
Well, there you have it, Lowdown and their progressive rock music. When they're famous in 10 years, we'll know that it was the Rockschule that brought them to us. I'm here with Petar now. He's a volunteer at the Rockschule, and he's in one of the bands that's just played. Hello.
Yeah, hello, Bryn.
And he's going to explain to me a little bit about what's going on backstage. First of all, what I want to know about is, what's this list?
That's the list of all of the songs which are going to be played tonight, starting from here at 4 till, I don't know.
Until late, I think. Until late.
They're grouped in like acoustic and electric groups, I think. So one acoustic, one electric, stuff like that.
And how do the bands at the Rockschule get together? Are they placed into bands by the teachers?
No, actually, they're not real bands. These they're just some songs were chosen, and you can apply to play that song in a ad hoc created band. So that's the way. There are a few bands which are real bands, like mine.
So some of these are just kind of creations for the night.
So for example, you want to sing something by Kylie Minogue, and then
you know me so well.
No. and then somebody says like, I want to play with Bryn because he's so cool and I like that song as well, so I will join you, and that's how the bands are created.
And the product is this huge party. It's good, it's good. Anyway, let's go have a look around. Show me the dressing room. I'm not allowed to drink while I'm on camera, unfortunately. I'm a very well-behaved presenter. Oh, it looks like a toilet. Oh, really, a celebrity. Maybe we should we talk to the boss? Let's talk to the boss. I'm very lucky now because I get to speak to the overlord of the entire Rockschule. This is Bela, who founded the whole organization. We're gonna have a little chat now with him backstage. Mi a Rockschule? Az mit jelent?
Hát ha körül sétáltál itt az épületben, akkor már kaphattál benyomásokat erről, nem? Fiatal emberek zenélnek, mondjuk rockzenét, és ennek van egy előzetese, hogy ezt akik nem tudják, esetleg megpróbálják megtanulni, és ehhez kell egy iskola, és ez a rockzeneiskola. És itt van 18-19 fantasztikus fiatalember, ők a tanárok, ők dolgoznak helyettem, ők tanítanak, én meg jövök, megyek, mosolygok, vigyorgok, idegeskedek, mikor, hogy. Tehát az öregeknek ezek a dolgok, hogy aggódnak, örülnek, sírnak, nevetnek, fiatalok meg dolgoznak. Hát ilyen ez.
És már sok éve ezelőtt volt, hogy kezdődött ez a projekt, ugye?
Ez a múlt évezredben volt. 1987-ben, nagyon-nagyon régen, amikor ifjúsági parkban dolgoztam, és akkor mindenféle amatőr zenekarok jöttek oda, hogy szeretnék ők is fellépni a profi zenekarok előtt, és hát ilyen debreceni fiatalok akkor, és borzasztó jó, nagyon béna, de nagyon jó bulit csináltak. És akkor úgy beszélgetünk róla, hogy ez a hit, ez a lelkesedés, ez a tűz, ami bennük van, ez már sokszor nincs benne profikban. Igen, ám csak, hogy nem tudnak tovább menni az elejé fejlődésben, és akkor előtt beszélgettünk, elkezdtünk utána nézni a világban, hogy mi lehet. Elmentünk Ausztriába, ott van egy jazz szeminárium, onnan elhívtunk tanárokat ide Debrecenbe aranyos, ügyes fiatal embereket elhívtunk, hogy zenéljenek együtt az osztrák tanárokkal. Összehangolódtak, a jó buli volt, kitalálták, hogy talán itt is lehetne valamit csinálni, és akkor elkezdtük 2 tanárral, meg 10 vendéggel. Az első koncertünkön mindenkit meghívtunk egy pohár pezsgőre, mert 17 látogatónk volt. Most már nem mernék mindenkit meghívni egy pezsgőre, ennyi a változás, több nem.
That's it for our alternative Debrecen episode of Home from Home. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have, seeing a little bit under the skin of the city. The party here at the Rockschule is definitely going to go on for hours yet, but I'm old and tired, so I'm going to bed. But hopefully I'll see you next time here at Home from Home.